Hey guys, Rascal here.
And Mama, welcome to our special Spotlight podcast.
Yes, haven't done one of these in a while.
Today we are welcoming Playmaker, who is a Rascal Family member, and he's going to talk to us about his Playmaker Productions Universe. Yay!
Yay!
If you haven't seen his channel, you need to head over to it. He's got some awesome, fun videos. He has videos on a lot of fun animation series, and he also has a series on Spider-Markle that's pretty cool as well.
Yes!
So you got to get there and check out his channel.
Yes!
So, Playmaker, we're going to hand it over to you and tell us more about your Playmaker Productions Universe.
Yep, get started.
Alright. Well, you see, a lot of what the universe that I make, where it comes from, it actually came from dreams that I used to have when I was about 7 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See, I'm very into Power Rangers, and like 7 years ago, I came up with this idea. What if I was a Power Ranger? Like, if there's this one series, Power Rangers RPM, where they literally go through fighting robots and trying to save them from conquering the world.
Okay.
And then at that time, I just watched Terminator, so I figured, what if I was the Red Ranger and I helped save the world from the robots?
Ooh, that sounds
So
fun.
I excited on that. But then here's the twist. Then at the end, I realized that the robots were trying to freeze themselves, like at the last resort, instead of time traveling, they were trying to freeze themselves into liquid metal and freeze them 100 years into the future, so that way, in case if I did win, they could just conquer the future.
Oh, now that's
sounds
Yeah,
good.
and then when I go into the metal factory trying to shut it down, I fall in, and it's after I win, so everything is good. But I fall in, and I'm frozen for 100 years.
Oh, plot twist.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm frozen with the Yellow Ranger and the Blue Ranger, who in my version I made my fanfic wife and my brother. So we're the last Power Rangers on Earth.
Oh,
Okay.
wow, that sounds
You
like
become the Power Ranger
The
universe.
thing is, like, there's so much more into it, because in my version, the Power Rangers, it's not just like I'm chosen for, but in my version, I made the Power Rangers basically like the Butterfly family and the Jedi. So it's a generation after generation of our family becoming the keepers of the peace, the Power Rangers.
Oh, that sounds good.
cool.
Yeah. That's interesting.
There's a lot more. There's in one situation, like I became a Power Ranger because my dad was one and he was killed in front of me, and I basically wanted to become one. And then I take the road, yada yada yada.
Wow.
These are some exciting dreams. Too bad we can't see what you were dreaming. Man.
You have and then what happens is, like, I changed my role from being the Red RPM Ranger to the Red Jewel Ranger. That's the Red Ranger that you see me with Muriel and everything. And so I had to change that role because that was like the most current one that me and Evan York came up with. Like, you know Evan York, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely, yes.
Of course, yeah.
Came up with just making me in. But in my version, the Red Jewel Ranger was supposed to be my son. And then what happens is, when I'm in the future, I have my wife and we have a kid in 100 years in the future, and we meet up with Marco's parents, Star's parents, and some other unnamed people that become Batman's parents. And then we're living life together, and then as we have kids, our kids become the next generation of superheroes, and that's where Marco becomes Spider-Man, my son becomes the next Power Ranger, and then they also keep up with Batman because I just like Batman.
Okay.
Wow.
That sounds pretty
But
cool.
the thing,
Yeah, I like that.
and then they have kids, and then they have, like I said, like kind of like the Butterfly family and the Jedi, just trying to make more and more. And speaking of the Jedi, that was actually the robots' plan from the beginning. Like, you know how in Terminator they started off being good guys and then they just systematically killed all people?
Right.
Yes.
In my version, the robots' first priority was to kill off my entire family because we're all Power Rangers, the ones going to stop them. So they make themselves out of a rare alloy that affects Power Ranger armor that can only kill Power Ranger armor, and they pretty much order 66 all of us so they can get to the rest of the humans.
Wow. And Order 66
Yeah,
is really
but
deadly.
they didn't count on the fact that when they were making my armor, they sprayed me with some weird serum that makes me invulnerable to that metal. So me me, my brother, my wife, and my partners, we're all the only ones that can be unaffected by it, and we're the last Power Rangers left.
Wow, dang.
And they need to get me out of there, because if I have kids, which they failed and I did, then I can make more. I can make more Power Ranger teams, and there can be more teams like the Jedi.
Right, like a mutation. Yeah,
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
What I really also wanted to talk about here was where I came up with the idea for Spider Marco.
Yes.
Okay. Let's hear that.
So part of it came from when Rascal made the Spider Marco trailer, and they're like, oh my gosh, that's Marco Spider-Man? I thought about that once. and then I saw this one image on Google where this guy made Marco was bitten by a spider with a top hat, and then made into this purple Star Wars the Force of Evil like Spider-Man.
That's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah, and I changed the color, and then you came up with the character. I'm giving all the credit to you for giving him that role, but I made him into like a whole character.
I love
Oh,
he was
thank you.
he was bitten by the spider with the top hat.
Right. I'm like, well,
I
that
can
makes
picture
sense.
it. I can picture it now.
He's like, well, do you have a little top hat on his suit?
Like not theory, but I came up with a way how that happened.
Okay.
oh, yeah.
So 2 years after the end of the show, when Muni and Earth become one,
Right.
Marco and Star, they're living their life as students, and when Marco's 16, they both go on a field trip to a new science museum that was made after when Muni and Earth came. So it's a museum full of all Muni and Earth culture, and they're trying to study new ways to combine them.
Okay.
And in my version, Spider with a top hat became part of a weird scientific experiment that combined with some Earth serum with Spider with a top hat, and then that serum made him radioactive and aggressive, and made him bite Marco, and that gave him his powers.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess that would line up.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
And it's like, so what do I think? Was the spider angry with Peter? Was like, what did I do to you?
Well,
Yeah,
if Star
because
only
Spider probably
knew.
made Spider with that aggressive, and that's what made him bite him, and that's what made him have his powers.
Okay, so I always wondered that because I saw the images and stuff when you made your intros and things. So now I know how that came to be. All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
We have to really try.
Explain something else. Do you know that I came up with the girl Luna, the new Star Coach out, well, not new, but the one that I made for my show?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. I just it started off one day when I was just looking over Google images of Star Coach show, and I'm thinking, I gotta make at least one of them canon for my show. And then I look at Luna and I think, oh man, she's perfect. And then I made her the canon child.
Yeah, I actually like that one because I actually remember when I was on another site that would have a lot of art. I think it was either Tumblr or DeviantArt, and I actually saw they made that universe where they had Luna, and I thought it was really adorable. I loved the ideas and how everyone was designed and everything. So you made a perfect choice.
Yeah, she is. She's
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I think, in terms of continuity and then how she looks, I think she's the most realistic one.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, I agree. She looks like a great, perfect blend of both of them. So
Definitely.
Yeah. And I also made this other theory with that. Since obviously Star is a human and she obviously has different genetic makeups than Marco, I came up with this theory. So the reason why Luna in my version is able to have the spider powers is it's because Marco's powers are a mix of both human spider and Earth genetics and whatnot.
That
In
makes
my
sense.
version, I made it that Marco's powers are only caused by that, and if you had a child with anyone from Earth, then powers couldn't transfer from parent to child. But since Star's a human and with obviously different genetics, I made it so that that's the only way that Marco's powers can go from parent to child. So Luna's not only a unique mix of two people, she's a rare case.
True.
wow,
That sounds good.
Yeah, that makes sense, really.
Well, it's always awesome to hear great ideas like this, and people who love Star versus the Star versus the universe. I want to say it has to be full because I'm so used to writing it out. As much as we do, you really have to love the show to come up with these wonderful theories. I mean,
Yes. That's
Wow.
That's a really
and
cool
to actually bring them out to fruition.
You
And
girls have about that? Like, did we like answer anything that you guys have about my universe, or like what is what, or where I came up with, or what?
Okay. Well,
well, I did about Luna, but you just told me, so I did wonder about that when I first started watching your videos. But now my question has been answered.
Right.
How about you?
Well, I guess my question would be, what type of villains would Marco fight?
Good
Since he's the spider Marco now?
Mm-hmm.
What villains would he fight? Like, would they be like the Star versus villains, or would they be like a mixture of different ones from different universes to have variety, like Spider-Man did?
Kind of like that. Except not as many ones from the original show, because like I said, like at the end, pretty much all of them were friendly now, and then so most of what Marco's fighting now is just either random villains that I picked off of YouTube, or real Spider-Man villains, or in some cases Star villains that became Spider-Man villains.
Okay.
Okay.
All
That
right.
makes sense. All right. I always wondered that.
Yeah, like in you remember the Endgame episode where Toppy comes back like Return of the Joker, like we just did.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was just like, how the heck did that happen? Like, how many times you
But
gonna
you
come
know,
back?
it's funny because I remember I kept saying until the show ended, Toffee's got to come back. Toffee can't be gone. So you proved me right.
And it was through the one person you didn't think could be Toppy.
Right.
Right. Oh man.
And we really need to try to start. I know that the Power Rangers have been going on for decades, for quite a while, and the only thing we've actually,
Going out to dance.
yeah, that's awesome. Because the only thing we've actually seen in full is the movie that came out a couple of years ago, which we really liked.
Yeah.
We kind of weren't sure what to expect, but we actually liked it. It was a really good movie. So
Oh yeah.
we got to make an effort this year to start watching, I guess, from the beginning. And since you're our resident Power Rangers expert, where should we begin?
Well, in terms of American Power Rangers, I'd start off with the first show, and then a few episodes in. Then I think you just go on from season to season, like not like season, but I mean like the show. Like there's different Power Rangers, like Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Turbo, stuff like that.
So we should do like with Pokemon? Like we're doing with Pokemon?
Start in order.
It's essentially, yeah, but when it comes to that, like the first series, and then a little later on into a series called Lost Galaxy, that's from there to there, the original continuity comes in, and then sure there are crossovers, but then from there on, each Power Ranger is just their own.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because on Netflix there's a ton of Power Rangers series. They got everything but the movie.
I love Netflix.
I'm really sorry to say, but not anymore. They don't.
No!
That's actually what I was also going to bring up. I saw so many blowing ups on YouTube saying that Netflix is taking down literally any Power Rangers that isn't the current one in America, Beast Morphers, and the movie.
Oh, no.
Like the Nickelodeon Power Rangers, they took down everything.
Netflix,
Okay.
I still love you, but bad move.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, wow.
Because the only...
I don't really watch Netflix that much, mainly because I've already seen like everything on there, and I know every Power Ranger right now by heart. That is just.
We actually bought the Japanese versions, the Sentai. We bought that.
Yeah.
We found it for $2 at half-price books. We kid you not. And we were just screaming and ecstatic. And we watched 2 episodes, and we got to get back to it.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, this year is the 45th anniversary of the Japanese Power Rangers in general. 45th year.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Are you going to make a celebratory video?
You know, in a way, I kind of like when I did in that video that I was showing you, mentioning each Power Ranger name in that song.
Yeah, I remember that.
That song actually came out like 5 years ago and then 10 years ago, because see, in Japan they have this thing where each Super Sentai is continuity based, and what they do is like they mention a song like there was these guys and these guys and these guys. And then 2016, when it was their 40th anniversary, they did an extended version. Now in 2021, the for their 45th version, they're probably gonna do something like that again with like the song of each Power Ranger.
Okay.
Although,
It just keeps
I'm not too happy about the one they're coming out with this year.
Okay. Because
it's like, you gotta look it up. Just look up Super Sentai 2021. You'll see, because the Red Ranger is the only one that looks like a Power Ranger at this point.
Oh, really?
Oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah. The only
There was a Super Sentai series a couple of years ago where they literally got the power to change into past ones, like the different suits of the different generations and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, they pretty much got that same power, but more or less just their powers in general and lookalikes from the Megazord robot and stuff like that. But they changed it so much right now. Like I said, like only one member actually looks like a Super Sentai, and the rest are just robots that look like the Megazords.
Wow.
So
Everyone wants to modernize everything.
Yeah.
Not knowing that what they've got is working and people love what's already there. There's no need to do that. But
Like I'm only 19, and I'm already thinking like, oh man, like why did they get rid of this good stuff? I mean, I feel like I'm like a 40-year-old trying to get back to my love back to my 20s.
they make you feel that way no matter what age you are, right? Because you know what you love. And when they take away the things that you love, it's like, you feel like, Khan, why?
Right.
Oh no, Charlie Brown, why?
I have to deal with kids that are gonna talk about who knows what with these theories, and them thinking, what? No, it goes like this, that, and they're gonna think, oh man, you're so old. This is the way no.
Yeah. The only series I kind of grew up with was the one that was called Samurai. That's the one that came on the most.
Mm-hmm.
And people were crazy about that one, and the theme song was really catchy. But that's the only one I really kind of watched like a few episodes of.
And I personally didn't watch Power Rangers at all, but unbelievably, I knew so many people that did. So I think it's great though now, because now I can watch with Rascal and enjoy it doubly.
Right.
So Playmaker, we can't wait to see more of your videos on Spider Marco and your universe that you've explained to us about. And again, if you have not visited his channel, you need to. And his Rascal Family persona is Mirio Togata.
Yes.
So thank you for joining us and explaining more about your channel. And is there anything you'd like to say before we sign off?
Sorry, what?
Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
Well, just not really.
Okay, visit his channel. That's what I'm saying. Visit Playmaker's channel. Watch his videos. Make comments. Let him know you love it. And look out for more videos because they are excellent and exciting to watch.
Yes.
So thank you for joining us, Playmaker. And we hope to have you again soon on some other awesome animated series or movies that we have in common and love.
Yes.
Yeah, you can count on it.
So thank you all so much for watching. I'm Ask Entertainments.
And I'm Mom Entertainments. And this is Playmaker.
Well, yeah.
I didn't hear that one that time.
Okay. It's okay. You want to do one more time?
One more time.
I'm Ask Entertainments.
And I'm Mom Entertainments.
And I'm Playmaker.
Have a fantastic day.
Peace.
And reporters sitting flashing lights, trying to walk around, man. Who the hell are you? What you wanna do? My man, it's on you. Man, it's on you. There in my dreams, she was my queen. A castle in the mountaintops, rivers and streams, plucking sunlight from the sky in my pocket.